Hello and welcome back. Right, we have work to do. We have grass to cut, so let's get this party started, as the saying goes. Now then, he says. Now then, yes. I've just noticed, I always have a quick poke around. I don't do anything because I always promised I'll just crack on and I'll have a look. But yeah, I had a look and I thought, no, we need to do some ploughing. So you know that 20 grand, you know we just got our money up to 20,159. There is some good news though. Royal Christie 1 has brought out the RYC 1. That's, yeah, we've got a 300 horsepower tractor that should be able to cope with that. And should get the better of it. Because it says it's 180, but anybody who knows anything about it knows it's actually quite a beastly creature. Right, let's get this grass underway, and then we're going to go grab... Yeah, I thought I did. Let's just tell him... I want to send him over to... grab the baler, which I think is still... over... It is up there somewhere. Have we said... I must remember, they don't like going over the railway. So let's go on to field 14. And just hope I left him in a reasonable position. He looks happy with that. Okay, right. Now into the course play. Let's get this field cut. Create job. Course play. Yes, it's got it. Yes, everything's good. Let's open the generator. Let's see if you've put us any... No field margin good. It's only trying to cut what should ours. 3 clockwise. No, we want counterclockwise. We do. Generate fields and start. Now I'm going to try and save this because it's been going wrong. Let me just click on it again and see if it's because it forgets who's selected. Do you know, I always do this. Field 36. Do you know, I've just looked at it. 36. It's 6.4 meters, I think. Mo. Let's put... Yeah, put Mo. Okay, let's have a look how it's doing. Oh, brilliant. Wow, he got there quick. Wow, yeah, he's going nicely as well. Right, let's go grab our baler, because we're going to need it. And windrower. So we're going to need to make 2 journeys, or to send the Fen GT over as well. But this is the one we need. But we really need the windrower first, so let's be clever. Now, we can sneak this lovely way, which I found, which does not save you some time. Right, windrower first then. I'm trying to think of my... Yes, beginning to get a feel for the map a little bit. Some of the shortcuts, we've got shimmering trees, that's never a good sign of my life. Ooh, look at those leaves on that tree in front. We've got a magic tree over there though. Yeah. Ooh, I keep doing this. I seem to go for it and not be taken in depth perception for when things are further away. Right. Let's set this going. Now we need to cross over the railway lines because it never likes to travel over the railway. Alright, we also need to buy the plough, which I think is... Oh, did I check? I'm sure I will have done, but what I should say, it's not did I check, it's what it was on the sales this morning. Cultivator... Yeah, we haven't got 340 horses, we've got 300 and... is it 310 this or 300? I think it's 310. But to me, I've said this about the GT, seems a little overpowered. If I'm honest, this seems a little under. Yeah, I'm not overly... Some of the stuff we've got... yeah, I know it's got narrows on, but it's still power. I am hoping that the update, the new update, has addressed the gear changes. I'm not sure, so... Oh, do you know, seriously? was talking about knowing routes, and I've gone and ignored the quickest way to get home. Yes, I am beginning to get a good feel for the sort of good routes home now. Beginning. Note I say beginning. It's not finished. I'm sure there are better ways. Yeah, this is not too long. We shall set. I won't imagine actually by the time we get back with this that the mower, because it's not. I feel it's not exactly massive. Let's be honest. It's not the largest of fields. Not like these contract ones, like 17 or 48 or 42. Now they are monster fields. Now there must be a way for us to sneak up that little path. Must be at the end of these buildings or something. Not that I need them now, because we're going to our field, but yeah, our first field, let's put it like that. Because obviously, it's not just... Smashing. Oh my life. Do you know, in editing, I did think you best remember to stop. Yeah, well done. Well done you. You'll be looking to get 1 now from that. Well mulched, Mr. Smith. Well mulched. Excellent job. Oh, do you know? Oh well, it's like real life. You've just got to laugh. You've got to, otherwise you'd cry. Yeah, it's c'est la vie, which is very appropriate on a European map. I've got to laugh or I would cry. But I did. It's weird. It's sort of like I did sort of think it. You must remember to switch the mulcher off. Did I remember to switch the mulcher off? Oh no, I didn't. Gordon Bennett. Oh well, we might get 1 bale if we're very fortunate now. Oh, trust me to get 2/3 the way through the field as well. Seriously. Yeah. Juno, seriously? Oh well, it is what it is. There's no point in crying. It really isn't. It's. I feel like it. I really do. But it's just absolutely no point at all. Right. Oh God, embed it. Oh, actually, is the very line that we're on. So. Right, well, do you know, let's go and get the baler. Absolutely no point whatsoever in Windrone until that's finished now. I feel such a plonker. I did actually honestly sort of look at that earlier and think, you best remember to do it. Did I? It's always the little things that catch you out. Always the little things. But even though in real life you would soon notice, and even a worker, as bad or as good as one of your workers would be, would notice soon enough that they would not cut in grass and they would stop. So, consequences are a little bit more serious for us. Ooh, I really don't like the about this. But, you know, you never get used to something, even if you like it or don't like it, unless you keep on trying to do it. The game changes seems to be better today, so I reckon the new update may have done something. Yes, so we can turn left here. Want to cut across the field. This is. We actually did this field not long back, but we don't want to be going through the... Yeah, we need to be hanging a right now. Right. Even though I suspect we will only get 1 bale, if we get even 1 bale. I don't know. Oh well. Oh well. Nothing we can do. We didn't do badly. Got canola. We've got quite a lot of corn in store, which January from next month onwards is definitely, yeah. You've got to take the rough with the smooth, haven't you? It really is, you know. Does mulch? That will show us the mulch now, won't it? Yeah, it will. It's true. Right, okay, let's get this home. Oh, 2,550 litres of grass from the last one, so, yeah, I suppose, truthfully speaking. We only need 5,500 to get one bale. The local farmers do have permission to go over my fields, just the same as I can go across. This crisscross of bridle path is just like in Great Britain, really, where we are allowed. It is, as long as we're not trampling crop, is the agreement we all have. And these bridleways, obviously, they're public rights of ways anyway, but obviously as soon as you hit someone's yard like this, then it's not. But we've got a gentleman's agreement, they can all go across any of mine. There's those bridle paths that run past the new fields that we all have to, yeah, as long as they don't damage my fields, I'm quite happy. And quite presently, no one owns this farm. Yeah, I'm hoping one day to actually maybe buy it myself for the animals and the sheds perhaps, but yeah, I'm still not sure about that one. Because, yeah, nobody really moaning about it. It's just over there, I think. But we don't need to go that way, so we won't investigate just yet. Right, let's see. I think we'll do this manual. There's just not enough for us to worry about. Windrow and bale ourselves. Let's do this and let's use the contour of our field. Let's unfold. Let's try and keep out of the way of... Oh yeah, you can tell we're not going to get much out of this, are we? We're really not. Oh, it's very, very sparse. Very, very sparse. Of course, we would have had more if somebody hadn't have mulched. But at least we realised before doing it to the entire field. I'm not going to time lapse this, it's not worth it. If we blink, we miss it, to be honest. There's so little to do. Spillage over the side though. I think we need to be going not just up to it but past it, because yeah, I can see there's bits of grass thrown. Should be a couple more passes and that's him done. Let's be careful. Yeah, otherwise we can clip each other. Don't fancy that. Yes, so what did we say? Oats, I think we decided, didn't we? I'm sure we did. What we were going on. I have just started, well, it's more of a shall I do it or shall I not? I've left on No Man's Land on episode 49. The title of the episode is The End ? And that is exactly what I'm leaving on. Do we continue on No Man's Land? It's been a labour of love to me personally, but obviously it does take up time. Now, I personally feel I have proved what I needed to prove, that we definitely did well enough on No Man's Land. I mean, we got 8 equipment. Money is now beginning to pour in. It really is. I've got to be honest. It's yeah, we've got sunflowers as well as canola now planted. So fantastic. That's them done. So yeah, I feel personally that we could throw ourselves into another Let's Play, but only if I pull. I can't, obviously there's only so much anyone can do. I am also considering, and I'm wanting any of the viewers' opinions on whether I should amalgamate the two Calmsdens, to play the two different Calmsdens, and also what do I do about amalgamating them. I mean, because obviously there is different sets of equipment, and also the money for different fields and all the rest of it. Do we just sell up on one and add the amount to the second one? Seems the fairest way, but I just want everyone's opinion. Will you allow me to do that, or do I still carry on? Don't get me wrong, I love the Extreme. I think it's fantastic, and of the two, I think in a way, no, I don't know. No, the equipment's on the other one. We've got a brewing and all sorts on the original Calmsden. And I'd say it's fairly balanced. I've done more episodes of Calmsden, so I'm bound to be further forward. But if I'm honest, I don't think I am that further forward on Calmsden than I am on the Extreme. So it's not much in it. I'm just wanting to streamline, because obviously there's only so many Let's Plays that anyone can juggle. And I'm trying to gauge what people are. It's hard, obviously, as a content creator. You can't really tell what people, the Let's Plays that people do like or don't like. Or did I finish that? I'm just wanting, I suppose, to streamline it. But what I am trying to say is I have just started. I'm going to be posting these at the beginning of the week for the Hobo, the ×4 map that's just come out now. For once, it's weird. I'm just going to explain my reasoning that I've always had. It's weird as a content creator. I think when you first start, you try to get noticed, and I think I went around it the wrong way. I thought, let's try and do the most hard settings and make things really tough for myself. I don't think people are really that worried about that. I mean, yeah, they like to see growth. I do myself in a content creator. That stuck in first. What was it supposed to be? Let's just try and knock it up a gear. Yeah, I think I was just trying to make things harder and harder and harder, which makes things harder and harder and harder. It's not necessarily. People can still see growth if your settings are on normal economy. I mean, don't get me wrong. It does say you've done very well if you've made good money on hard economy, because it isn't easy. That is definitely true. But I'm trying to set different rules of engagement, and on the Hobo's Hollow, I'm trying to think of the name. It's a lovely map, and I'd started for once with New Farmer, and I was going to go hard economy as I often do, but I went on the second time and I wasn't feeling it, and I thought I could still. For once I went New Farmer, which is, as everybody knows, I normally start from scratch, and I thought, why not, for once, and I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, I've definitely gone just for these. Oh, we've done one bale already. Definitely gone for New Farm start. Started with one tiny little field, and it's massive. American fields, massive. I mean, humongous. So yeah, I did my normal tricks, and I think obviously doing the start from scratch it does teach you to be very careful, because you can live and die by a bit like what we've done, or what I've done today. You can make dreadful mistakes, like in real life, that can cost you dearly. I mean, like we've probably lost 2 bales, but it's just the way it is, and it's life. It truly is. You live or die, and even more so as a farmer, by your decisions. Now then, Mr. Smith, you are always talking about using the contours of the land, so why are you going up this awesome, awful hill? You could be going down. Yeah, so I thoroughly enjoyed it. I've literally mucked around with the starting lineup, got rid of the things I don't like. I've never been a big fan of the Bredel, so I've sold that and got a fantastic, my favourite fertiliser spreader, which is the Lizard XL. I love that. It's got the best spread rates of any spreader in the game, as I prove once and for all on this Let's Play. Yeah. By the time I'd finished, I have got 3 decent fields, and we've got our first harvest has been gathered in and is waiting to be sold, and we got 63 tons of the new one. What is it called? Oh, do you know, seriously, my shocking memory. Sorghum, that's the one. Yes, I went for 3 fields of sorghum. What I'm trying to do as well is I'm trying to plant the same 3 fields. If we get more fields, obviously it doesn't matter, then those we can plant something else. But I want to plant one kind of crop on all 3 fields and see how much crop we get each time we change it up. It's also fantastic because you can get 2, if you're quick, you can get 2 sets of crops in a year. So absolutely fantastic. So I'm quite looking forward to it. But oh, you Wally. The pickup was up. Seriously, concentrate, Mr. Smith. Yeah, you can get in 2 sort of harvests instead of 1, like the old American maps in FS19. It's the first map that I've seen that does that. So I'm trying to streamline things a little bit, but I want feedback. I'm quite happy to do the extreme Calmsden and the normal Calmsden, but I'd like to sort of amalgamate them. But I want to know what everybody else thinks and how I should handle it, whether we should sort of like, let's lift that a second. Yeah, whether we just add the money, because obviously the one thing is that I've got to say is that Calmsden, the normal Calmsden, I took out a 300,000 loan. So it wouldn't actually benefit Calmsden, standard Calmsden, if we amalgamate it that much, but it would get rid of the loan if we amalgamate the 2 farms and the equipment. We could see how much we'd get for all of our equipment, really, would be the way to go. I just want to know everybody else's opinion, whether you think it's a good idea, bad idea. As I said, I'm personally not bothered. It's just that you can only spit out so many episodes, because obviously you're tired. If you're doing 4 different Let's Plays. My No Man's Land, I always said it was a labour of love, but it still does take time. So that as well. My No Man's Land, I'm thinking moving to Hobo's Hollow. But again, this is, I don't mind. I do love my No Man's Land, though we could go an awful long way with it. We could literally, sky's the limit on No Man's Land. But it's a map that's been seen frequently, and the thing of many people's Let's Plays, I think I proved what I wanted to prove. But if other people are still enjoying it, then I will create content. I don't mind at all. I love creating content. So yes, opinions, please let me know what you all think, whether we should move to Hobo's Hollow. I say I've done what you could sort of call a pilot, I suppose, really. I've done, I think it's 4 episodes, it's 1 year, and one of my rules is no contracts, something I've not done since FS19. Which I did on my Greenwich Valley. Yes, so yeah, that way you can concentrate solely on the farm. Of course there are advantages and disadvantages, but the other, what I think is an advantage, is all the money is from your farm, so you can see more readily. Like on this, we've done a lot of contracts, and that's how we've gained the growth that we have so quickly. But doing it this way, the growth is just from the farm. To be honest, I can't see there being a problem, because working out, I always think that shadow is actual grass, and it's not. Wow, we did better than I thought. Right, there's a bit of, I can see some bits of grass just here where it's taken out, and there's this that I didn't windrow, but I'll gather it up. It's not that hard. Yeah, I'm going to try that as well, the bailer wrapping thing. I've never seen anyone else do that. I know you cannot use contract equipment on your fields, but can you take your bale to theirs, is my question. I can't see it being a problem, and I know it's cheeky. And I have said frequently that I don't mind using game mechanics, and I certainly don't mind being cheeky. I really don't. I do love that John Deere, the HX20. I think it's a fantastic bit of kit. Black Sheep modding don't have to. And so I've got a few. Well, when I say favourites, I mean modders who really produce top-notch stuff, and there are a lot of ones like Pepe978 as well that do release fantastic ones too. But there are some sort of companies and some individuals that release absolutely top-notch, and I'm going to name names like H2 Studios, Rolly Christie 1, Black Sheep Modding. Now I don't need to unload. Let's see if I can remember this without. Yay! Smash it. Ooh. So it was 2 bales, the 2 bales that were stuck inside. We didn't release any, did we? That's still good. I was only expecting that anyway, full stop. So 2 bales and 1,090, 1/8 of another bale. Thank goodness we did have a little bit from our last contract. Smashing though, that is good. I was only expecting that. I think I even mentioned that very number earlier in the previous session, that I thought we'd only get 2 bales off this. So we would have had more, actually. Right, let's grab this. Let's drop it. But yet, why am I thinking of dropping the baler there when I've actually got sheds where this can go? I know it very rarely gets home, but we have got space. Let's put it in. Ooh, now then. That's perfect. Now then, angle. This is a bit of a tight turn. Those posts are a bit unforgiving. Not bad. Not a bad attempt. Seen worse, Mr. Smith. Was one of your better ones. Right. Let's grab the John Deere, and we shall grab the Fent, stick the front loader on, grab those bales and stick them inside our shed. I would imagine. Now, this is something I don't know yet. Obviously in FS19 you've got degradation of grass no matter what. No matter what you did, grass was going to degrade unless of course you put it in a silage pit or you baler wrapped. So yeah, I'm seriously wondering, even if we put them in the shed, will they lose capacity? Because so far in FS22 I've got to say we haven't had any loss of things, even if you leave outside, because I've done this as a test in one of my early grats. I never posted it, but I did about, again, a bit like the Hobo's Hollow, I did about 4 or 5 episodes, which I did actually enjoy, but I thought, look, everyone's already done Erlingrad, and I know obviously our options were limited at the beginning anyway, they really seriously were. Now then, yeah, I can just about talk about there actually, look at it. Right, let's get those under cover then. Yes, let's have a look. Have we got any baler contracts? Just a little one. There's any wrapping? That's what I'm thinking. No, I didn't think there would be. No, this time of year there aren't. I've always said that they really do dry up, don't they, this time of year? So, right, let's get that on. Get our new Bale King in action. Now, I think I've been using this wrong. I truly do. Or am I? Or am I don't know, I'm not sure now. I've gone all... I think you're supposed to do it sideways, aren't you? And I've been doing them endways. No, it works, but I think I'm using this incorrectly. I think that's why it's got 3 spikes. Yeah, I think it is supposed to be this way. So, well, I'd like to try things out. Figure out whether... Yeah, that's definitely designed to do that, isn't it? Which is much more stable. Ooh, what am I trying to do? I've got no weight on the back. Yes, that's not the best idea. We can stack them though. We could do that. That's not going to be a problem. And then we can go and grab the weight. Ooh, okay. We'll let you fall. We'll grab you in a minute. We need the weight. So. Yes, what we'll do once we've done this though, I'm trying to think, we have got ploughing to do. Again, yeah, we're going to have to buy that plough. We could, yes, thinking about this, Box clever. Let's go and buy the plough and get that going, because we need to plough both of those fields. And although we've got all winter, we could make a start, get one of the fields done now, whilst we crack on. You know, we can't plant or anything, but we could plough. Could lease. Could. Just, I know I'm going to need one, but it's just, I don't know. Lease instead money into it. It's another piece of equipment. Actually, just make sure I'm sure we've only got a cultivator on this Let's Play. Yeah, we have. It's true. Right, let's go for it then. It is really reasonable. It is. It's 8,000. You cannot go wrong for that. And it's a 6 metre. It's the fastest plough in the game. I'm going to keep it yellow as well. I actually like this. We will buy. Yeah. So, that's all straight down to just under 12,000 straight away. But another implement bought. We are increasing our amount of stuff. That's all that matters. Now then, let's see. This will prove how... Now, I was ploughing earlier with this very plough on the Hobo's Hollow, and it is the 249 horsepower case Magnum. This is 310 horsepower case. So we shall see. I could get up to 11 miles an hour, but it was doing 10 most of the time. The other thing is as well, this would be interesting because on Hobo's Hollow it was not producing any stones with this one. Oh, isn't on this either. I did wonder if it was the map, but it's the Rawley Christie one. Is this a bit like a plough that cultivates, but it's still given a ploughed finish? I don't understand it. Okay. Okay. Create job. Course play. Target field. Yeah, it's got them both. Generator. Yeah, that's right. No margin. Generate. Ooh, yeah, that's actually perfect. Go. Oh my life. I do wish they wouldn't do that twiddle. Seriously bad. Oh, counterclockwise of course. Now we need to be in that tractor to see Mr. Smith what speed he gets up to. I saw a 12. I did see a 12. Which does prove that this is more powerful than the Magnum. Let's just see when it gets up to speed. And of course this is actually as flat as this map gets. This bit here is slightly uphill, but not terribly. Let's see. Now is it beginning to go downhill? Oh, come on, you were doing better than this before. Still struggling with the gears. Ah, we are releasing stones. Or were they there before? Oh no, he just popped some. Yeah, and again. Right, so stones are going to become a problem then now. We might need to lease a stone. Oh, they look little. We could roll them in if it is. Yeah, I'm not impressed. That doesn't prove anything at all. Right, one thing we could do. We need to juggle. We have got to... Yeah, actually, we need to juggle Mr. Smith, but... Yeah, we need to get those bales off first, and the only tractor we can actually do the Samson with is already in use, so we cannot do the fertilising, and I'm not even going to try to move that beast with one of these, because it really... Oh, I've still done it. Wait. You know. Seriously. Now, I think the mulching does a fertilised state, doesn't it? Because that... Yes. No. It shows mulched. If you move mulch, does it show... It does. Mulched fertilisers as well. Well, it looks like it does. Maybe a coincidence, I'm not sure. I don't think we're far off with the 25% damage rating as well. I have noticed on Let's Plays that I've done quite a bit of work on it. Seems to be not far off. I'm going down pretty much at the rate I would have done in FS19, where you are slowly ticking down. Each session you're going down a bit, where your bar's getting lower and lower, which, yeah, that's more believable. Costs are a few tens or hundreds for damage, which again is what I think is... Yeah, I mean, if you were using a Scorpion King, yes, it's an expensive bit of kit, and obviously if you use it a lot, then yeah, it is going to be 70 grand repair costs, but then it's going to earn you millions, so you can't have it always. I understand that, and also the expense would be commensurate with the cost of the equipment as well. I understand that as well. Right, let's get this right. I do remember. Excellent. Cracking. Right. I thought I'd left that door open. My life. It's... So, 13 tons. We shall see what degradation we get under FS22, because again, I'm not sure. Okay. Smash it. It certainly doesn't take you long for the things in this game to separate you from money, does it? Right. Let's grab or see where the plough is. Oh wow, he's done very well. Right. Oh no. Down. Let's get cracking. Gonna quickly test. No, we're not. We'll leave the stones for now. 6 miles an hour, and it has changed gear. It is up a second. Of course, this is the real test of almost any tractor, isn't it, really, when you think about it? Let's go down. It's definitely easier downhill than it is up. Ooh, bit of skidderoons. Let's get this done. He did a good job of that. Didn't take him long. Wow, yeah, that did reach 12 then. Yeah, which is definitely better than the Magnum, which reached in 11, and that was on perfectly flat fields. It really was. I've got to be honest. The Hobo's Hollow Fields is lovely. I mean, it's also nice to have both. So I am enjoying the fact I did say it was going to be a challenge. We've met the challenge very well on this map, I think. Could have done lot worse. I think we've done quite well because it's definitely quite hilly. Right, let's see. Best plan of attack for this one. Ooh, missed a bit. I think we should do the next field tomorrow. Let's leave the plough at the edge. Ooh. Right, let's grab the Samson. Sowing is in March. Gonna have to see if we need to plough the grass field as well. I don't think it showed that we did. Yeah, to me, I think it's just that middle area, which is the bits we didn't mulch. So it does look like mulching actually does seriously fertilise, which I didn't know. Right. We don't need to double fertilise, then we only need one. So this should go a lot further. Now then, that's a point. We're going to need to look if we need to lime the new fields, because if we do, we need to do that first. Because I'd need to get rid of waste, an entire thing of manure. If it's the only bad thing, you've got to really think ahead with this. Either that or use the government drain, and I don't fancy wasting money when I could just think about it. Let's have a look at the fields. 23. Yeah, no lime. Definitely not. 28, the only bit that needs ploughing are those two wings that I did know about. And at least we can get that done this year. Right, let's get this sorted. I suppose we could fertilise the new fields as well. No, don't think we're going to have enough time. I could do one, I suppose, though. That would not hurt. Because there's definitely going to be more than enough to do that patch in the middle, although it's sometimes more deceptive than you think. Now then, let's use this properly. Let's use the contour of the field. Let's go from the top down. See, good job I never switched that on. Wow. See, this is what I was saying about the Samson. This should, I mean, I suppose it is hilly. You can't have it all ways, can you? That is the trouble. That is downhill. Saying yeah. Yeah, gear changing's still a little bit weird. Right, let's have a look. That should now be... Let's get tape mulching off. Yeah. Whoa. Roll. Smashing. So that's double fertilised. Now then, let's see. Yeah, they're both 23 and 21. Let's remove the ploughing. Yeah, both need fertilising completely, don't they? We could do it now because it is a rare month. It's not snowing at the minute and there's no threat of snow at present. We could. December, it's a rare month that we can actually do this, so why not? Let's do the one field. Let's double fertilise as well. We'll do field, the one we've ploughed, and then we'll do the other one hopefully next month, as long as we're not frozen. We could still do it in the... I would like to move this on a little bit, if I'm honest. See in January if the corn gets up to a reasonable amount. It would be nice to hopefully claw back some money. We've got a plough, so we're not going to need a plough now. Now then we need to... Oh. Right, smashing. Oh. Sorry, my Logitech side panel is obviously not plugged in or not registering. I think I unplugged it earlier. A bit of a change around in my room because my new 4K TV is broken, basically. It got delivered the other day. I promised my wife she could have mine, and I ordered another one with HDR. And lo and behold, it arrived. It worked one day and then broke. So I am without. I'm now using a HD TV, but the content will be 4K still because the resolution was set at 4K settings. It's just I can't see it. Right, so let's get this going. Yeah, it does. It is the double application rate that slows you down. It really is nothing at all to do with... I was right. It was on the normal application rate. On the other field it was fine. Now it's slow. So it really does sort of, in a way, make you take twice as long to do twice as much coverage. So that's not bad. It's not bad, really. As long as you know that. I did... Yeah, seriously did... worry me, but if you can double applicate in one sort of go, even if you've got to fill up a couple of times, it's actually still good. I know obviously it's only 24 metres in comparison to 42 metres with most of the really good spreaders, fertiliser spreaders, but this is wholesome natural produce. We can go for the organic angle, which is very popular, so yeah, I don't mind. I'm all for organic. Perfect. Will we do it? I wonder. It's going to be close. Just got that little tiny patch that I missed. We will. By Jove, I think we're going to do it. As the old saying goes. Whoever Jove is, but, you know. A little tiny patch there. No, missed it. Just try and grab it. It's just there. Little patch. Don't know, it might be that it's something wrong with it, but I don't think it is. I think I just missed it. No, it didn't like it. It's not covering, for some reason it's not covering that little patch. Don't know why. So that field should now be showing dark blue, and indeed it is. Should we do the other one? Let's crack on. Yeah. Now this is the only bad thing about only having one tractor that is as powerful as this, and that is the fact that obviously there are lots of the bigger jobs that only this can do. Now that is an advantage to having a standard fertiliser spreader, in so much as you could still crack on with doing ploughing jobs on that with this whilst... Right, still got double application. Let's do the last field. Let's get at least the fertilising done. And then we'll crack on till tomorrow. We shall see what January brings. I'd like to sell the corn if the prices gets up there, and also when you go on those selling up via the train, you often get up to 100. Oh, I'm in dollars, aren't I? Forgot. Hobo's Hollow. Dollars. Euros. Brilliant. Always catches me out. These global settings, you'd hope that at some point, now then I'm trying to study the contour now, if we go down the left, it's a natural flowing way where it goes all the way round and then drops down. Actually, that's not a bad way. Now, does this accept? I don't know, let's have a look. It's covering, but is it actually putting blue on? That's the question. Can we see any blue on that we are doing? We need to move ploughing. Oh, yes, we can. Excellent. Oh, I keep going for my side panel, it's not on. I'm going to have to fix that. Do feel lost without it. I seriously do. I don't use it for everything, but there are certain things I always use, like I've forgotten the word again. Cruise control. Setting cruise control, always side panel. Most things I do on the gamepad, if I'm honest, but yeah, cruise control. I don't very often open the store menu. I switch all my lights, indicators, I use that on the side panel. Help menu, side panel. I have got to start to use it more though. I've never really gone more advanced. It's only ever been lights and indicators and stuff like that, and I have got to use it better because it could do an awful lot more than I use it for. I suppose I've got into the habit of using the gamepad for most things. Right, so I should be able to go straight down there. And that should actually flow quite well. I reckon we should just about be about 24 meters, maybe slightly, yeah, slightly less. Should do it in one pass. That's the good news. Ooh, will we do it? That is the question. It's going to be close. Oh, yeah, we did. Let's just get this corner quite do that. Smash in. Right, let's use this last little bit up then. One more should do it. let's get this finished at least. That's where we're going to leave it. I'm not going to plough this one. We should do that either in January or actually it'll be next play session, I think. Trying to get into good habits. Oh my life, I didn't realise how big a bank that was. Yeah, trying to get my play sessions down. As I said though, last play session, it is sometimes down to what jobs you've got to do. I don't think we need a full amount. Let's try for half. I think that's enough. The Murphy's Law goes slightly over. Oh, do you know I'm a terror for that? Seriously, has that gone down? I'm sure it was double that before. 500 and something. Unless manure's cheaper this time of year. I never thought of that. It could well fluctuate. Right, let's get some speed up. Let's get this done. Just go straight across and spin to the right. That should be perfect. Ish. Let's try and get this. Don't want to be missing patches, so let's pull down. Should be about right. Tiny patch, I think, just over here. Ooh. Tiny patch just to the right. And I can actually see it now. We've missed just here. Let's grab that. Don't want any bad patches. We want to get the best that we can from our little 3 fields. I've got high hopes for our oats this year. It's brilliant. Yeah, we'll put this away. Leave the plough out for next session. In fact, yeah, we could leave the. Be careful. We could set the plough going whilst we speed through the night. It's not a bad idea. Plugging away while we get busy. Right, let's do that. That's what I say. Create job, cosplay, yeah, it's chose the right one, and yeah, both. Generator margin, none, brilliant. Counterclockwise. Now this one, full enough, wants to be clockwise. The contours of this land are the opposite way. Smash in, go. we should jump over to the John Deere. Now then, let's just actually look on the map and make sure he's... Ooh. Now that's not right, surely. Surely that's too fast. That was going like the wind. Oh my life. Wow. No, that's spot on. Right, okay then. We shall sleep till morning. 9 o'clock this time of year. Brilliant. Let's have a look. Corn prices. Let's have a look. Corn. Present. Let's show current. That's the top price for this month. Oh wow, actually that is really good. We will take that. Yeah, Ortenberg it is. That's literally higher than it's supposed to go. So let's pop over there. If we were going to the right place. Right, let's order the train quickly before that price goes down. I don't think you should be pulling that tool out here somehow. I think your cord's a little bit too long to reach all the way down here. Let's have a look. When are you coming on the map? That is the question. Ooh, he's doing very nicely. Smashing. So we're going to need to, yeah, this will be probably the last thing we'll do in this session. Though. So it can tell you on this like it used to. The help menu. 6.2 kilogram. Oh, it does. It just still do that. Right. Let's take a look on the map. That's the truest test. It does come from this away. The top. It's on the map now. Brilliant. We should take it back that way as well. It just seems slightly less far than the other way. Let's see. Oh yeah, is that a lot? Oh no, it's actually down there, isn't it? Not a lot on it, but I do think it's definitely shorter to go up rather than down. How much will we stand by the end of the year on this year's produce? That is the question. Right. Oh, no, it was still out from last time. We're not going to make a fortune, but should make about 9 grand though, actually, if the price is over 500, which is much better than I would have thought from corn on hard economy. So waiting for the top price, even on hard economy, is definitely the way to go. It should take us up to almost 20 grand. And we've still bought our plough, so we're making, I class that as growth. Truly, even on one episode, if you gain another implement, and we've done quite well. Well, I think we have. I think 3 fields. I know we worked hard on baling contracts as well. I mean, it's not just through our own work. Well, it is all through our own work, but not through off our own fields or own farm, is what I'm trying to say. But it's all legit money. That's all that really matters. Yes, please. Oh, yes. Excellent. Smashing. Now that is what I call... Oh, wow. We're nearly finished as well. Oh, well. It looked like we're nearly finished. We haven't. Well, young lady, You did a cracking job. Let's get going. Yeah, 12 mile an hour, top speed. Yeah, definitely does prove that the horses are better than the Magnum. Obviously, when you go uphill, it completely changes the dynamics. So, I think this will be where we leave it. This will be the last job for this session, to be honest. I'm quite chuffed with the progress. We have, yeah, we did mulch both fields. Now ploughed them, which was unexpected. I didn't expect us to have to plough, but it said we needed to plough, so I will insist on turning periodic ploughing on. I'm quite pleased. So, oats in March. What is it? Let's just double check. It's canola, I know, like the back of my hand, but oats sown in. Yeah, it is March. Right. Mile an hour, lovely jubbly. Yeah, I watched a mod review on this, and the guy that was doing it, the content creator that was sort of doing the review, was saying about this special ability of this plough, and I thought, special ability? Special ability being the fact that this is the fastest plough in the game that does 12 miles an hour if you have a monstrous tractor of 300 plus horsepower. It will still work for 180 horsepower as it says on the ticket, but obviously the faster tractors can get up to 12 miles an hour, as we've seen with this. But yeah, I'd imagine a 500 horsepower beast could really make light work of the field. If you're not playing uphill like I've just done there. Ooh, I thought you wanted to be realistic, that was going around corners. Was indeed. My bad. Quite a productive session, to be honest. I'm quite pleased. Ooh. Do you know, I'm a terror for doing that. Patches down the bottom, I've just seen them. I was lucky. I'd have thought we'd have done a cracking job, and there was these patches down here left. That's it though, we're on the home straight. And I didn't think the corn would bring in 10 grand. I really didn't. I thought we would be on much less than that. Right, 2 little tiny patches. Right, smash it. Let's cut across the edge of our field. Well, it's joint ownership of this patch in between, of course. Yes, that's the next field I've got my eye on. Even though it's got that pylon in the middle, it's still a decent field. Okay. I have a good mind, though, to take us on to March, if I'm honest. Ooh, I know what we could do. Let's just have a quick look. Have they shrunk at all? No, they haven't. Oh, no, open with me on that side. Smashing so far. Right, so did we look at my favourite time of the day? I don't think we did. Oh, it's not my favourite, but oh my life. A Swadro. I did say though, didn't I? As cracking as it is, and that is obviously, that is the bee's knees to me. That is the ultimate in. That's more interesting to me. Oh, read it and weep. Beautiful tractor. But that is amazing value. It really is. But we've got one, and it is. Although it would be fantastic. We've got one that will do us for now. Really, if we start to do well, perhaps to buy Swadro is not a bad thing. But yeah, I think it's just not at the minute. It's not right. I would be much more interested in the fence if I'm honest. But hey ho. Right, let's take us to March, sowing month, I think. I shall check what is on sale though, because there's little things as well as big. Doesn't have to be always big things. Trailers and weights and all sort of things can be on sale. Ooh, that's a decent income. $435 horsepower. Read it and weep. We've got a 6 metre that is faster than that we can do. Well, it can do 5 miles an hour more than that. So actually, when you work it out, the 6 metre is actually either an 8 or a 9 metre. If you work out the speed difference. Obviously, we know it doesn't do it every single bit. No. Right, one last rest till morning. And then it is a time of planting. I was hoping that we may actually get something like a planter or a seeder, but hey ho. We can lease a smaller one of the Amazones, which I did mention it in my second to last session. Ooh, nearly $1,000 again. Ooh. We've already bought one of those. We don't need another bale trader. Ours is perfectly good. I don't know. Scoured the sales of Europe and still didn't find anything of any goodness for us. Smashing. Ah, I would have thought that was... it starts to grow next time. Now, that's growing and that's not. So does mulching do something seriously badly to grass? Right, so then, what can we... We shall lease our equipment ready for the session, is what I'm going to say. And I think it will be the Amazon, if I'm honest. I seriously do. But we're going to need to... No, we've ploughed both of those, so they're both good. We do need to plough or cultivate our field up ready, though. So we're going to... We shall set... Yeah, thinking about it, I think all of our tractors can use the seeder that I'm thinking of. The Amazon 4 metre, I think. How much to lease you? 816, absolutely spot on. Because we can't afford to. We can afford to buy it, but it would seriously cripple us. So we shall lease for this year. Right, let's grab. Yeah, let's grab the Fendt GT, I think. Yeah, I want something with a front 3-point link though. Okay. I just want to check one thing. If I have actually bought the adapter. No, I haven't, have I? No. Okay. Let's put the back weight over here. This is only preparation. I'm not doing anything other than just getting everybody ready. Have I left the front box? Ah, it's over, but I remember it is over in the store already. I do remember. Let's grab one of my favourite mods. Oh, I think it's in MISC. No, it's in Front Loader Tools, I'm sure it is. No, it's not, it's in MISC. It is indeed. Let's do colour Fendt. Fendt Classic. Not sure. Wrong green, but it's going to be close. I do love this. It is amazing. Wrong way, Mr. Smith. You need to grab it the other way. Let's see the three-point link myself and the PTO. With the weight of that and that, I think we should be good. So I would say, use this. Oh, now this is the one thing I realised in editing that I didn't take into consideration. Now I actually got pretty much a full box of seeds, obviously before the sale, but I am not going to quibble because we've also done very well out of everything's being new. So I think you've got to take the rough with the smooth, if I'm honest, is all I'm going to say. Seeds. I've gone past it, haven't I? Smash in. Ooh, now that is beautiful. Yeah. Now this is something the old Fendt GT wasn't so good at. It couldn't cope with the Joskin or the what was called then the transporter. Got a bit of wobble, but it's managing it. Right, so we need to set this on the edge of the first field. And yeah, this is clockwise as well. If we start from this side, it's pretty much of a muchness. So next time, now we want oats. Smashing. It's ready for next time. That is where we're going to leave it. So we should get these planted, rolled, get that fields cultivated. Let's just make sure one last time that that doesn't need ploughing. Oh, it does need ploughing on those wings. 28. Yeah, it does. Yeah, right. So we need to plough those two little wings, and then the rest of it needs cultivating, smashing, and then we will. I forgot. I double fertilised. No, I didn't. No, I mulched, didn't I? So yeah, we're fine. It's all right. I just was thinking out loud. No, right. We should get all that work done next time. Then get the oats in and get cracking. Hopefully, get all 3 fields done. Well, 18,741. Cracking. Right. I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. I hope you're going to continue on this journey with me. And goodbye for now.